Hey everyone, my name is Aaron. Welcome back to the Critic Sensei YouTube channel, your go-to channel for movie reviews, TV reviews, and updates with the entertainment industry. On this channel, we sharpen the edge of entertainment, one critique at a time. And again, I want to thank you guys for the support. You guys don't understand how much it means to me. It's pushing me to make these videos for you. This is a new channel. It's only 4 weeks old. You guys are killing the like button, subscribing to the channel. And not just that, the best part is finding other like-minded people who are against the woke initiative, who just want good storytelling and good writing. And let's get into today's video. Welcome back to the channel, and we're wrapping up August of 2024. As a lot of you know, there's so much going on in regards to Lucasfilm, Disney, and Marvel, especially after the cancellation of The Acolyte. The decision to cancel The Acolyte came down to Bob Iger and the board of directors. The show was a flop. It didn't make any money. There was a huge budget, $280 million. That's roughly $22 million per episode, which is insane for the kind of quality we got out of that show. Poor writing, poor character development, huge plot holes. The show made no sense, and at the end of the day, it didn't even feel like Star Wars. And not just that, the ratings were horrible, 18% Rotten Tomatoes, and it barely made the Nielsen list. Episode 1 and 2 did just because people didn't know better. Episode 3 through 7 didn't even make the top 10, which is extremely embarrassing. Episode 8, the finale, made the top 10, but was dropped off not too long after. So the show, it was a flop. Today we're going to talk about some of the fallout, and also how Leslye Headland did get fired and how she reacted to her getting cut from any future Disney Lucasfilm project. The Acolyte Cancellation definitely divided some of the fan base, while the mass majority of the fans believing it was a long overdue decision. There's a small vocal minority that are still trying to rally to get a season 2 of The Acolyte. And when people try to explain why they like the show, they can't really explain it. They say they like the characters, which is fine, and some say they like the story, which is, it doesn't make sense. The story was horrible. It's objectively a bad story. The writing was horrible, the characters did random things that didn't make sense, they changed their motives on a dime, the ending was horrible, it was just a bad story overall. It's obvious the creators didn't know anything about Star Wars or making television shows. So Leslye Headland was fired from all future projects from Disney and Lucasfilm. And she definitely did not hold back her response in regards to getting fired. As we know, Leslye Headland was blaming the fans the whole entire time the show was going on, even episodes were being released, which is obviously the wrong thing to do. You want the fans to like you. Also with Amandla Stenberg doing the same thing, blaming the fans, making that music video, calling the fans racist and bigots, which is honestly insane considering you want these fans to like your show. But if they don't like you, they're not going to like your show. So Headland claims that her show was canceled due to toxic fans. I feel like that's the catchword when a woke show or movie fails. It's the toxic fans that made this fail, not us. There's no way I could have made that show fail. There's no way Kathleen Kennedy could have made this show fail. It has to be those toxic fans. Headland stated that it's the toxic fans who drowned out the voices of the silent majority who supported The Acolyte. So she's basically stating that people that did like The Acolyte, they're too scared to speak up because people that didn't like it would talk bad against them. Which, yes, some do, but that's not the point. The show was canceled due to people not watching it. It comes down to how much money the show made, the viewership, and the ratings. In regards to ratings, Headland would say that the ratings are fake, don't look at the ratings. But you can't say anything about the viewership. The show was the lowest viewed Star Wars project to ever be created. It was viewed so low, it didn't even make the top 10 in the Nielsen list for the majority of the show, which is extremely embarrassing, especially having Star Wars in the name. According to Leslye Headland, the issue isn't the content of The Acolyte, but the male-dominant fan base, in her view, can't handle female leads or progressive themes like The Acolyte. Let's be real here. The problem with The Acolyte wasn't about female empowerment or inclusivity. Like I stated, it was about poor writing, poor storytelling, poor acting, and huge plot holes that were never relieved. Remember at the beginning of The Acolyte, they said it was going to be a murder mystery. What happened to that? It was explained right away who did it, and nothing was explained later on. There was no big reveal. It wasn't even a murder mystery. They didn't even know what they wanted to do in this show. The main thing was the weak storytelling. Things didn't make sense. Characters would do random things. There were so many plot devices to get the story to keep going. It was just horrible. The fans didn't reject The Acolyte because of its cast or its themes. It was rejected because it was a poorly executed show from start to finish. What's interesting is, despite its failure, Headland continues to claim that the silent majority absolutely love the show. And this is really similar to what people said about shows like She-Hulk. But let's face it, if the show was a success, it wouldn't be canceled right now. If it made any money, if there was higher viewership, there would be a season 2 right now. So what do you guys think of this ongoing drama happening at Lucasfilm? And honestly, I'm happy that Leslye Headland is completely out. She was one part of this woke puzzle that we need to get out of Disney, Lucasfilm, and Marvel. We know Marvel is clearing house, which is awesome. They learned that Deadpool and Wolverine had none of that woke initiative, and look how it's doing right now. It's made more than $1 billion. It's going to be one of the most successful shows in the MCU ever created. It already passed the original Avengers movie that was created in 2012. Right now, Deadpool and Wolverine is number 5, the 5th most successful Marvel movie to ever be made. Do you think Disney made the right call to cancel The Acolyte? Honestly, I think it's obvious here, but let me know in the comments down below. So please leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Leave a comment down below what you guys thought of this video, and Leslye Headland blaming the fans for her failures. And again, I do respond back to every single comment I get. Peace out, and I'll see you guys in the next video.